And joining us now with more on the U.S. Vice President's visit to Israel. And the latest is Ambassador Jeremy Issacharoff, former Israeli Ambassador to Germany and former Charge d'Affaires at the Israeli Embassy in Washington, D.C. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
So let's start with the Vice President's visit. What is the aim of this trip to Israel?
Well, I think the visit probably aims to achieve two things. First of all, to reassure Israel that the American commitment to the Trump plan is very clear and strong, and they also understand the concerns of Israel regarding the return and the completion of the first phase of returning all of the deceased hostages to Israel, to their families and for burial. I think this is obviously a key factor in their minds, and I'm sure that they're also concerned of why the process is taking much longer than it was supposed to under the initial 72 hours. And I think that they'll also be looking at trying to, how can I say this diplomatically, ensure that Israel maintains its present stance with respect to the Trump plan and does not overreact to the delay in the return of the hostages. And of course, of the attack on our troops in Rafah a couple of days ago, where two of our soldiers were killed. So I think it's a bit of a reassurance and a bit of a sense of keeping Israel in the area of restraint.
Mm-hmm. And on the Israeli side, I mean, what will Prime Minister Netanyahu, what will sort of the political and military leadership try to get out of this, their meetings with the Vice President?
Well, again, I think that they are very concerned at the fact that Hamas is taking so long to complete the first stage of the plan, and the fact that as long as Hamas, and I think that first of all, I think that Hamas could well have more knowledge about the location of the deceased hostages, and they might be using this to consolidate and to increase the time span that they can resuscitate their power, to reinforce their hold on Gaza. And you've seen some pretty brutal executions over the last few days. So as long as the second stage doesn't kick in and there is some sort of like temporary international force coming in effect, Hamas is remaining in control of the area of Gaza in which Israel is not situated at this point, which is virtually half of Gaza. So I think that the Prime Minister, I would imagine, would want to see clear indications from America that she's intending to pressure all the parties involved, include not just Hamas, but also Turkey and Qatar, in order to pressure Hamas more to complete the first phase of the withdrawal.
So indeed, a lot of challenges lay ahead. Ambassador Jeremy Issacharoff, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you.